Hey, someone left me a Valentine. Let's see what this is all about. Oh my god. Oh, this is terrible. What the fuck? Who would do this? What kind of twisted bastard would do something like this? Oh god. Good riddance. This week we talk about an actually good trashy movie for Valentine's Day with My Bloody Valentine. Let's enter the tape tomb. What's up, everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of The Tape Tomb, a show where we talk about some of my favorite horror movies in my VHS collection. This week, we choose the most romantic horror movie we could think of for Valentine's Day with 1981's My Bloody Valentine. This movie is the quintessential Valentine's Day flick for those of us that would rather spend the holiday watching people get chopped up in a Halloween-style slasher as opposed to your cookie-cutter run-of-the-mill rom-coms. I like a nice little blend of My Bloody Valentine capped off with Can't Hardly Wait. Everyone leaves happy and no one has to watch Bridget Jones's Diary. This movie was directed by George Mihalka and written by Stephen A. Miller and John Beaird, who collectively decided that after this flick they would do 80s and 90s TV sitcoms and then fade into obscurity. John Beaird would return in 2009 to help co-write the My Bloody Valentine 3D reboot, but that's not even on tape, so who's seen that anyway? Now I know what you may be thinking. Larry, this just sounds like another Halloween ripoff like Terror Train. Don't say that. Don't ever say that. My Bloody Valentine is in a whole other league of its own, and in my wildly unpopular opinion, I enjoy watching this movie more than I do Halloween these days. Now I know what you also may be thinking, man, Larry is a handsome guy and I'd like to see more of him. Well, you're just in luck. If you subscribe to us, you'll catch more of me and the Tape Tomb every other week here at Nightmare Fuel Streaming till I can bring you guys content more frequently after I'm an internet millionaire or something like that. So help us out on our YouTube journey by clicking those like and subscribe buttons. This movie has all of it and then some. It's got camp. Check. It's got lovable characters. Check. More importantly, it has shitty, unlovable characters. Check, check. And most importantly, a cool killer. Fucking check. But what's this movie about? Let's break some hearts and find out. Roll the film. 20 years ago, a tragic accident in a mine on St. Valentine's Day took the lives of 5 miners. The disaster occurred while supervisors left their posts to attend to the town's annual Valentine's Day dance. The only survivor, Harry Warden, was confined to a mental institution after the ordeal. After the disaster's first anniversary, he returned to the town for bloody revenge. That was 19 years ago, and the young lovers TJ and Sarah and friend Axel are among the townspeople attending another Valentine's party. Then, a box of Valentine's candy arrives containing an ominous message and a blood-soaked heart. Before the night's over, terror will strike again and again and again in My Bloody Valentine. Like previously stated, I kinda enjoy watching this more than Halloween. I love the weird aesthetic of the mine town, the bright colors that comes along with Valentine's Day and everything. It's just a weird setting, but it all just works so well. The kills in this movie are super fun. Unlike our protagonist TJ, who's one of the whiniest, weeniest characters I've ever seen in a horror slasher flick. He's just insufferable, but that's kind of why we love him anyway. For all these reasons and more, My Bloody Valentine is a perfect fit for us here at the Tape Tomb. Here's some facts about My Bloody Valentine. In an interview with TerrorTrap.com, George Mihalka stated that the shooting location at Sydney Mines, Nova Scotia was chosen because of its rustic, atmospheric appearance. However, when the locals found out that a movie was to be shot there, they decided to spend $50,000 to have the mine painted and cleaned. This, of course, diminished the reason that the production wanted the location to begin with. Mihalka then said that $75,000 of the production cost was then used to return the mine to its original state. Quentin Tarantino has stated that My Bloody Valentine is his favorite slasher flick. As the director has previously stated, 9 minutes of this movie had been removed before its release to ensure an R rating. In result, most of it, all gory scenes, had been cut by the MPAA because of the backlash against Friday the 13th and John Lennon's murder. Luckily for us, in 2009, a special edition was released of the movie with all of the original footage included. Thank you all so much for tuning into another episode of The Tape Tomb. I've been your host, Larry Downs, and if you liked this week's episode, make sure you click that like and subscribe button to follow us for future episodes. Tune in every other week for our sister series, Airlock Shock, starring Nick Haskin. He's constantly talking about his favorite sci-fi movies, just like we do horror here at the Tape Tomb. Check us out on Instagram and TikTok. We're young, we're hip, we're cool. We do all that social media stuff. Nightmare Fuel streaming on TikTok and Instagram. And until next time, stay spooky, my friends, and we will see you in the sequel.